Kool TV proudly presents Raceland Rams basketball live on the Kool Hit Sports Network. Now let's head courtside to the Palace for countdown to tip-off for exciting Raceland Rams basketball action on Kool TV. Cold outside, it's warm inside the Palace as we've got a 63rd District tilt on tap today between these two bitter rivals with Russell and Raceland on the brain. Good afternoon, everyone, from a cold and wintry Raceland, Kentucky, here inside the Palace on the campus of Raceland Worthington High School. Welcome into Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV. James Collier, happy to have you along with us here as we get you set for Russell and Raceland. A game that was supposed to have played on Friday. That game was not able to play due to the fact of the impending winter weather that dropped about 5 or so inches of snow on the area and pushed the game back to today. Main roads mainly clear. The side roads are still a bit of a thing, but again, when you're looking at the distance between Raceland and Russell, it's very closely related, not too far away, so pretty easy for them to get out here, play this game. The big thing for today and tomorrow is the temperatures, so that's the reason we're playing at 3:30 in the afternoon instead of 7:30 tonight, and that's a way that they can get up and try to get this game in, get everybody home before it turns dark and the roads start to slicken back up. And again, we're supposed to get down in the single digits for the temperatures, wind chills down in the negatives. So that's the reason we're playing this one a little bit early. But should be a dandy between the two. Russell, they are 1-1 in district play. They beat Lewis. They fell to Greenup. They got hammered by Greenup at home earlier in the week. And then Raceland has yet to play a district tilt. They were supposed to have had Greenup, and that got banged on Tuesday. And then supposed to have Russell on Friday. Neither one of those have played. So Raceland will play Russell here today. They've got Greenup on Monday. Now, that was originally supposed to have been a boy-girl doubleheader. That game is going to only be on Monday, will only be boys. The girls are slated to possibly play on Wednesday. Have still not got an official word on that one, but that's the last I'd heard from Coach Marty Thomas from the Raceland Rams on the girls' side of things. But they're going to try to play that girls' game on Wednesday. That game would be here at the Palace. And then the Rams, they head off to Corbin in the All-A State Championship. They play on Thursday at 5 o'clock. They'll play against Clinton County in the opening round of the All-A State Championship. So busy week for the Rams. 2 big district games on tap. And we're happy to have you along with us here this afternoon as we get you ready for this one. Let's take our first break. When we come back, we'll break down the matchup, meet our starting lineups, and get a key to the game along with our impact players and get you ready for tip-off on a cold and blustery day here in Ramland. We're counting down tip-off. We're about inside of 18 minutes, and our coverage continues after this on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Background countdown to tip-off on Kool TV as we get you ready for Russell and Raceland here in boys basketball action. Taking a look at the Russell Red Devils, coming out with a record of 8-6. They're 1-1 in district play. Winners last time out, they knocked off Wheelersburg. That snapped a 2-game losing streak. They had fallen to Lawrence County 77-62, and then took that tough loss at home to Greenup 66-49. But the win over Wheelersburg, 3 players in double figures. Caleb Brimmer with 20. Elijah Neal tossed in 17. Ryder Burgess with 14. Shot the ball very well, 53% from the field, 50%, 5 of 10 from beyond the arc. They stink from the free throw line, and that's something that has been the bugaboo for this Russell team all season long. 52% on 11 of 21 that from the charity stripe. They had 30 rebounds in the winning effort over Berg. And I think that's going to be one of the biggest keys to my game today is you get these two teams together. It's typically a physical matchup. Which team can match that physicality? And you look at Russell and Raceland both, around 61, 62% the way they shoot it from the free throw line. And you'd like to see that number a little bit higher, up and close to that 70 mark. But it's, again, free throws are not sexy anymore. You don't see free throws on SportsCenter. It's a boring part of the game, and it just doesn't have that appeal. But you see so many times, especially toward the end of the season, it decides where those games result in the outcome. And I think it today could play into a big factor of how this one settles up. 3 players averaging double figures for this Russell team. Caleb Rimmer leads the way with 14.6. Neal at 13.8. Gabe Pridemore, 10.6. Interesting story about Gabe Pridemore was talking with Coach Derek Cooksey back in the very first game of the season when they played West Carter in the All-A. And I said, Coach, send me your starters because I'm going to make graphics for the screen here for Kool TV. And he said, I've got 4. I'm not certain who my 5th is going to be. It wasn't until we got to the stadium that evening, and he said, all right, I'm going to go with Pridemore. That's who my gut told me to go with. And this freshman has just turned in almost 11 a game, which has been huge. That's something that they certainly needed. Averaging almost 6 rebounds. Rimmer leads away with almost 8. But those two will be big pieces to the puzzle here this afternoon. All right, we'll take a break. We come back, we'll go to the other side of the scoreboard, the home team and the Raceland Rams. They've been playing some really good basketball as of late and would like to keep the 4-game winning streak moving here as they've got 2 back-to-back district games before heading off to the All-A State Championship on Thursday. We'll talk about it when we continue after this on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Back here on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV, getting you set for Raceland and Russell here in the 63rd District Tilt. Taking a look at the home team on the scoreboard, the Raceland Rams, 10-6, their first district game of the season. Again, they were supposed to have had 2 through this past week. Tuesday with Greenup, Friday night with Russell, and Mother Nature took care of both of those, so they'll play here today, Monday night against Greenup. That's a boy game only. It was originally supposed to be girl-boy doubleheader. Girls are supposed to play on Wednesday if they get that one set in stone. They're still waiting for Greenup to make a decision. So, but as of the last I'd heard, that was kind of the plan. So, JV varsity here Monday night. We'll have the action with you beginning at 7:10 for Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV. Raceland in the midst of a 4-game winning streak. They knocked off Lucasville Valley last time out, 87-70. And listening to Coach Hager Easterling and Dickie Tiller, they did the game when those two teams played. Raceland missed 2 shots in the first quarter. They really got things rolling. Connor Sutton, he was the leading scorer. There was 4 players in double figures. Sutton had a double-double, 24 points, 10 rebounds. He was 12 of 14 from the field. Rams shot at nearly 58% from the field. They were 33% from long range. 15 free throws attempted, 13 went through the basket, 87%. That's huge. And I think that's something that's, again, if you want to be a threat to make a run and get deep into the postseason, you've got to be a good free throw shooting team. That's certainly a number that plays out huge in the outcome of this one. Connor Thacker kicked in 21. Christian Large had an even 20. And then Parker Eisen finished with 10. So all of those 4 players that I just mentioned, 3 of those are starters, Eisen coming off the bench. And it's something that if you can roll off 8 or 10 points off the bench from a couple of your players, certainly a much better thing than anything that you're going to get by just trying to force feed it through your 5 starters. Holden Topping has been big this year as the starting point guard. He's not a guy that's going to go out and wow you on the scoreboard, but he takes care of the basketball, and defensively, his intensity is really what sparks his team and makes it go. And I think he's going to be a big key to the puzzle here today of controlling the action, especially with Neal and Quinn up top and Pridemore whenever they rotate off. But their zone, their 2-2-1 zone has been so big this year, and if they can continue to keep that pressure up on Russell and make them have to make the ill-advised passes. Now, the first game of the season, I watched Russell go at a 2-2-1. It was against West Carter, and they beat it with ease. The ball never touched the floor. And, I mean, they had an absolute blowout victory in that opening game of the EKC tournament back in December, 76-42. Can they do that same thing here tonight? That'll be interesting to see how it plays out. All right, we'll take a break. We come back. We're going to look at our impact players, look at our team statistics, meet our starting lineups to get you ready for tip-off. We got 7.5 to go here in pregame, and our coverage continues after this on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. You know, they know you by name.
You know, you may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb. We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Back our countdown to tip-off on Kool TV. Just over 5 minutes to go here in pregame. Let's take a look at our stats between these two teams. Russell shooting at 45% roughly, 33.5% from beyond the arc, 61% from the free throw line. Scoring at just under 65 a game, averaging 33 rebounds. And that's something that's huge in this game. And you'll see this in my impact players in just a moment, is the rebounding war in this one's going to be, I think, so pivotal of deciding the outcome of how this one goes. Raceland 47% from the field, 35% from long range, 69% from that free throw line, and that's something I've talked about. You want to get that number up near 70. As a coach, you want to see that 70 or higher. That's when you feel like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing on those free tosses. 67 a game, 28 rebounds per outing. Peeking at the schedule, so upcoming next for Russell, they've got Ashland on Monday, Lewis County next. Let me double check my calendar here. All these days are running together with the stuff that we've got going. Next Friday, they'll go to Lewis County. Or excuse me, they got Lewis County at home. Elliott County to close out the month. They've got Raceland at the Marv on February the 3rd. Boyd County on the 6th. They go to Greenup County on the 9th, and that'll close out district play. And then they'll round things out with Fairview, Bath, Elliott, or East Carter and Rowan County. Now for Raceland, Russell here today, Greenup on Monday. They've got Clinton County and Corbin on Thursday at 5. That's in the All-A State Championship. Then they'll get back after that tournament, and they'll get things going on Monday with a trip to Bath County, in which it'll be the first of 4 consecutive road games against teams in the region. Bath County on the 29th. The 31st, they'll go to Lewis for a big district showdown up in Vanceburg. February 3rd at Russell, February 6th at Greenup. They close out district play on February the 9th with Lewis County here at home. So barring no weather issues, once Raceland comes back from the All-A, they'll play Bath County, and then their next 5 games will be against district opponents. Excuse me, 4 games. 2 with Lewis, 1 with Russell, 1 with Greenup. They'll close out the regular season with home games with Fleming on the 10th, Morgan and Nicholas on the 15th and 17th respectively, and then road games at West Carter on the 13th, Fairview on the 21st, Lawrence County on the 22nd down in Louisa. All right, impact players for today's game. I went with my post players here. Caleb Rimmer, Connor Sutton. Rimmer shooting at 54%, Sutton 66%. He's just been a guy that's down low, has been so big for this Rams team, and he shoots it with such confidence because a lot of times he's shooting open shots. They execute the pick and roll so well. He's got nice hands in the paint that they can just touch off to him, and he's really done a good job this year of being big in the paint, of catching that rebound high, keeping it high, and going right back up with it. That's why that rebounding number has started to improve. He has not attempted a three-point shot this year. Free throw shooting has been a bugaboo, though. 53% for the big man. That's something I've challenged him with a couple times this season, is trying to get that number pushed up closer to 60. You can see Rimmer there, nearly 63%. Rimmer, 14.6 a game, 7.6 rebounds. Sutton, 11.4, 6.9. Can these two stay out of foul trouble? That's going to be the key. If they can stay out of foul trouble. And we saw that against Lewis County when Russell went up to Vanceburg. Rimmer got in early foul trouble, sat most of the first half, as did Drew Noble for the Lions. So can they stay out of foul trouble? I think that's going to be our key here in this one as we get things ready to roll. Let's take a look at our sponsors for today's game. Brought to you in part by JD Flooring in Greenup for all your carpeting and flooring needs. See the good folks at JD Flooring. Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs. Home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. The Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. That's the Greenup County Public Library. By James True Value Hardware, located on Scott Street there in Olive Hill. You'll find all of your hardware, supplies, and more. That's at James True Value Hardware in Olive Hill. And by the Flatwoods First Baptist Church and the Russell First Baptist Church, who invite you to worship with them or some other Greenup Baptist Association church this Sunday. Taking a look at our officials for today's game. They're brought to you in part by Tri-State Ophthalmology. They provide Tri-State with expert surgical and medical management of eye disease, including LASIK surgery. That's Tri-State Ophthalmology. Roy Wright, P.D. Harris, Greg Stevens, three assigned to this afternoon's game. All timeouts today are brought to you in part by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy down in Greenup. And all three-pointers brought to you in part by Dr. Shannon Johnson and Johnson Chiropractic. When joint and muscle pain slow you down, let Doc get your body realigned. 606-473-5151. We'll take our final break. When we return, starting lineups at tip-off, Raceland and Russell on Kool TV.
Bright Beginnings Preschool, located in Raceland Christian Church at 210 Caroline Road, provides quality childcare with Christian values to more than 30 students currently enrolled in the school. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Bright Beginnings Preschool is available for nearly every schedule while offering a peace of mind while your little one is away. For more information, contact Heather Scarberry at brightbeginnings@racelandchristian.com or call 606-834-9241. That's Bright Beginnings Preschool, 210 Caroline Road, Raceland.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Our national anthem as we welcome you back here. Let's meet our starting lineups. Let's start first with the Russell Red Devils. Russell coming in with a record of 8-6, 1-1 in 63rd District play. Here's your starting lineup for the Russell Red Devils. Three guards, two forwards. It'll look like this in the backcourt. Number 0, Noah Quinn. Number 3, Elijah Neal. Number 23, Gabe Pridemore. Two men in the front court. Number 22, Caleb Rimmer. Number 24 is Tatum Fleming. Quinn, Neal, Pridemore, Rimmer, and Fleming under head coach Derek Cooksey in his third season for the Rams. Now let's take a look at the Raceland Rams, 10-6 on their season. It'll look like this: three guards, two forwards, Topping, Large, and Arnett. Thacker and Sutton will round things out in the front court. This team has been playing really well. Christian Large and Connor Sutton. Connor Thacker have been scoring at will. Jonah Arnett had a big tournament in the All-A tournament. Joe Bryan, his third season here in Raceland. Russell will be in the maroon tops and bottoms today with the gold numerals on the front and the back. Rams in the white tops and bottoms outlined in the black. I kidded Joe Bryan when he first brought these uniforms out. I said it looked like a wrestling uniform. He said, "You don't like our uniforms, Coach?" I said, "No, I'm not a fan, but you know, they're very retro, kind of just very clean and old school, if you will." Our crew this afternoon, our executive producers Felicia Collier, camera operator Trey Collier, and our camera operator down on the court level side, thanks to Jacob Hankins, will be taking care of highlights for us here today. Mr. Roy Wright will be our referee for today's game. He'll be the one to put it in the air. Rams will work it from right to left as you view it on your screen here to open up the first half of play. It'll be Connor Thacker and Caleb Rimmer, center court, ready to get this basketball game underway. Good crowd on hand here today on this cold afternoon in Ramland. but it is nice. It looks like the sun has actually popped through as I'm looking out the windows there. But after about a nice 5 inches or so of snow that dropped on the area, we are finally back underway with some basketball action after this game was postponed on Friday. Russell controls the tip. Off we go. Rimmer from the keyhole pulls the trigger. Shot is up, no good. Thacker with a rebound. Here come the Rams. Thacker starts to attack. Drops it in inside Sutton. Easy bunny. 2-0 Rams. That's what I've talked about right there, is how soft those hands are with the big man underneath. And the Rams can, again, jump in that pressure. Russell beats the pressure. Here's Fleming on the back door. Nice find there by Pridemore. We're even at 2. That's what you've got to do. Move the basketball without it touching the floor when you're trying to penetrate and work against a press. Topping out top. Here's Thacker, the entry pass. Back out top of the key. Large finds a seam. Goes back to Thacker. Spot up 3 from the corners on the way. In and out, no. Ball poked around, and it's going back to Russell. Almost a minute gone here in the opening period. We're even at 2. Rams will set up in that 2-2-1 zone press. Arnett Topping working at the top here. Sutton on the backside. Quinn comes across the midcourt stripe. Pridemore's all alone. 3 for the leads on the way. In and out, no. Thacker runs down the rebound. Here's Arnett, all alone. Pulls the trigger. 3's on the way. No, won't stay home. Sutton fights for the rebound and sticks it right back in. That's a big bucket there for him. And again, the way that he's been starting off puts the Rams back in front. 4-2. He's got all 4 points for the Rams. And then a turnover there by the Russell Red Devils, the first turnover of the basketball game. All of our replays today brought to you in part by Grayson Sporting Goods. That is if our producer can remember to hit the replay button. And then actually push the replay button if we use them. That's the key. Rams up 2 with a basketball. Here's Thacker. Goes inside to Sutton. That one's knocked away. Try to throw it into a triple team there. Ahead Pridemore. Pridemore steps through off the window. Nice take there by Pridemore. We're even at 4. His first points of the whole game. Topping, sizing up on Pridemore, and then has it taken away. Try to go right at him, and Pridemore just raked it out of his pocket. This one's knocked out of the pocket, and then as they try to feed it back in underneath, Rams swipe it along on the baseline. Here's Thacker in a hurry, wide open. Topping goes from the right to the left and finishes. Nice find there by Connor Thacker, his second assist. 6-4 Rams. Pridemore cut off on the wing. Rams in a man-to-man. Quinn working on Arnett. There's Pridemore on the baseline, working on Large. Shot up, no good. Thacker on the backside with a rebound. Thacker stops, pops. 3's on the way, no. Neal with a rebound. Forced shot there by Thacker. Nobody cuts him off. He'll go right to the rack, drop it off Rimmer. Stops, puts it up off the right side. Nice finish there with Caleb Rimmer. He was stuck on the left, pumped and went through to the right, and even the game at 6. He's got 2. Topping wants the basketball out top of the key. Here's Thacker. Arnett way downtown, no. Quinn with a rebound. In traffic, and a finish there with Elijah Neal. Russell has its first lead of the ball game, 8-6. Approaching the halfway mark here in the opening period. It's been a clean first period. Both teams getting the looks they want. Here's Christian Large, his first pull of the ball game, left it short iron. Right after the hands of Caleb Rimmer. Fleming straight away, 3's on the way, in and out. Nice box out underneath by Topping. Large on the baseline. Back out to Topping. He'll pull the trigger. 3's on the way. Yes, stays home. A Johnson Chiropractic triple. Here's your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Good look there by Top. From the top. as he rattles it home. Back live action. Rams back in front 9-8. From the parking lot, Neal wants a three. No. Sutton with the rebound. Here come the Rams leading by 1. 3:25 to play in the opening period. Arnett. He wants to answer with a three. That one's off the mark badly. Rams forcing way too many threes here early in this basketball game. Rams 1 of 7 from beyond the arc. And then a foul on the reach-in after Neal got tied up. As they'll get that one on Holden Topping on the reach-in. Sutton off, and Large comes off. Waller and Eisen into the ball game. Here's Rimmer. Tough pull-up jumper. There's good. Quickly in transition. Arnett's jumper in and out. No good. Tyler Cordial into the basketball game, replacing Fleming. Here's Neal. Streaks to the basket and finishes. 12-9, Russell's largest lead. Turnover underneath by the Rams. Neal stops and pops in transition, left it short the whole way. Eisen with the rebound and then throws it out of bounds. Here comes Christian Large back in the ball game, and we're going to get actually a 30-second timeout by the Rams. This 30-second timeout brought to you in part by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. 12-9 our score. Russell leading it by 3. Russell 6 of 13 from the field. They've missed all 5 of their triples. Raceland 4 of 11. They're 1 of 8 from beyond the arc. Russell leading the rebounding category 7-6. 4 turnovers for the Rams, 2 for the Red Devils. Third district game up for the Red Devils. First for the Rams. We'll be back here Monday night, 7:30 with Greenup County. Russell basketball out of the dead ball. 2:12 to play here in the opening period. Topping nearly stole that one away. Here's Neal in traffic. Back to Rimmer. Neal comes and gets it, sets it up, brings it near side. It's entry pass into Cordial. Flipped it out to Rimmer there and just about tossed it out of bounds. Rimmer wants to attack and then has that one stolen away as he threw it right in the hands of Connor Thacker. Thacker with a 3-on-1. Reverse scoop shot up, no good. Topping gets the rebound, puts it back up, no. In transition and a foul on the other end. So get that one on Jacob Waller, his first, team second. And it'll bring Noah Quinn to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Quinn, 50% free throw shooter, 5 points, 3 rebounds a game. Gets the first one to roll home, 13-9. Here comes Sutton back into the basketball game, as Topping will take a seat. Quinn gets them both. It is a 5-point lead for the Red Devils. There's Large. He's only had 1 shot so far as he goes underneath the bucket. Kicks down in the corner, Eisen. Eisen starts to attack, and a foul there as that one's on Neal on the block. His first, team's first of the first quarter, excuse me. Here's Sutton, spins in the lane, little baby hook shot, no. Ball raked all the way back to Thacker. Thacker spins, draws contact, has that one blocked away by Rimmer, and then a whistle and a foul. Look at that one on Parker Eisen. That's his first, team's third. So Russell basketball, 1:14 to go. here in the opening period. Quinn pulls the trigger. 3 balls on the way. Money. A Johnson Chiropractic triple. It's an 8-point lead for the Red Devils inside of a minute to go here in the opening period. Here's Large. Nice stroke there by Christian Large. Rams needed that one in a big way. His first points of the ball game. Here's Cordial on the baseline. Straight ahead. And Neal's shot goes out of bounds. And back to the Raceland Rams it goes as Cordial lost it off his fingertips. 6-point lead for the Red Devils. 28 seconds to go in the first quarter. See if the Rams try to hold for the final shot. Here's Eisen. Waller will reset. Thacker spins, has the baseline, and he just double dribbled. Got to shoot the basketball there, young man. He was going to try to kick it into Sutton and draw the dime. Instead, Rams come away with what would have been an easy bucket, nothing. Here's Pridemore, half-court shot, good if it goes. It draws iron, but won't go home. And that takes us to the end of one quarter of play. 17-11, Russell in front. Quarter 2 when we return after this on Kool TV.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Caramel Boulevard in Grayson.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenham, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Quarter 2 ready to go, and off we go with the Rams in possession of the basketball, down 6, 17-11. Rams missed a big opportunity there to close the quarter, and Thacker just throws another one away. That's a 6th turnover in the basketball game for the Rams. In transition, Neal tries to feed it to Quinn. It's poked out of bounds. It'll stay with Russell. And Caleb Rimmer tucks that one up and in. It's an 8-point lead. Thacker. Strong take. It won't stay home. Rimmer with a rebound. Haven't rolled all the way out. In transition, out in front is Neal. It's a 10-point lead and a timeout, Raceland. Full timeout. We're back in 60 seconds on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Out of the timeout, Rams basketball. Down by 10. Here's Arnett to the rack, left it short. He's fouled on the way there. Get that one on Gabe Pridemore, his first, team's first of the quarter. That'll put Jonah Arnett to the line to shoot 2. First one is up, is good. Arnett, 73% free throw shooter on the season. Got them both. His first points of the basketball game. Cuts a lead to 8. Rams need a stop and a score here. Russell really found a big surge there to close out the first quarter. Derek Cooksey has to go to the bench as Joe Kazmarzik will come in for Pridemore. Great job by the Rams to rotate over and take the charge. Not something you see in today's basketball very often. Let's see if the Rams can make something out of it. They've got Kazmarzik trying to guard Large. He's wanting the basketball on the wing. He gets it. Here comes the help side from Fleming. Working on Kazmarzik. Gives it off to Thacker. Thacker. Reverse scoop shot. What a finish there by Connor Thacker on the up and under move. And then the Rams force the turnover on the backside. Take a look at that. And Thacker buries the triple. And Russell wants a timeout. Derek Cooksey knew that one was coming quickly.
A 30-second timeout.
A 30-second timeout brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy, 21-18. Thacker with a quick 5 right there. Got the reverse scoop shot there, and then the steal, the kick to the corner, and buries it from the wing. Only the second 3-ball by the Rams. They're 2 for 9. But what was out to 10 is now down to 3. (17-11) after 1 quarter of play. Let's see if Sutton will stay in. Off comes Connor Thacker as Parker Eisen returns. Skip pass. Rimmer, step back, 15-footer short the whole way. Sutton with a strong rebound there on his fingertips. Chance for the Rams to tie or cut it to 1 on this trip. Arnett forced that one the whole way. Here's Rimmer. Finger roll from the left side. Strong take there by Caleb Rimmer. He has 8 here in the first half. Here's Large. 15-footer from the free throw line off the mark left side. Rimmer with a rebound. Derek Cooksey says, let's go. And then the Rams force another turnover in the backcourt. Arnett stops in transition. 3's on the way. No, you can get that shot anytime, young man. You're killing yourself with your team and just jacking up 3 after 3 after 3 with nobody there. There's no shot clock. Rams 2 for 10 from beyond the arc. That's 2 empty trips on ill-advised shots in transition. Here's Rimmer going right at Sutton. Spins through, loses the basketball as he throws it out. Long jumper from the wing is no good. Arnett with a rebound. And then the Rams turn it over. And then it's stolen right back. Large draws the contact and is fouled.
Fouls on 24, Fleming.
I'll get that one on Tatum Fleming. His first, team's third. And Christian Large at the free throw line for 2. Large is 76% free throw shooter. Guess that one to rattle home. One more. Here comes Thacker back in the ball game. Jonah Arnett will take a seat. Kazmarzik will come off. Cordial is back in. 23-19, Russell in front by 4. 4:32 to play before halftime. Marsgott has them both. He has 4. Red Devils led by as many as 10. Then the Rams stormed back on a little 5-0 spurt there by Connor Thacker. Got a good one brewing here in the Palace. There's Rimmer going right at Sutton. That should have been a jump ball or something. Either way, Thacker fighting for the rebound and a foul underneath. Nice job there by Connor Thacker to get a hand on the basketball, maintain possession, and then get the foul on Rimmer, who picks up his first, team's 4th. So the next foul against Russell will have Raceland shooting bonus. Here's Cordial with a little 8-footer with a big answer there. Too many empty opportunities with the Rams. Sloppy ball control, ill-advised shots, and there's another one right there. Rimmer wants to go home for the dunk. Trying to get it home, didn't get it to finish, but take a look at it here in your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. Rimmer out in transition, gets it on the rim. Here's Eisen with a finish.
Eisen for 2.
27-22, 3:30 to play in the half. Russell 50% from the field. Raceland closer to 33, and a lot of that's because of poor three-point shooting. To the rack, counted and one, Elijah Neal. And a chance at a three-point play. We'll get that one on Thacker, his first, team's first. And Elijah Neal to the free throw line for a chance to add to his 8 points. Sutton takes a seat. Jacob Waller returns. Rams have had it down to 3 after trailing by as many as 10. The lead is back to 7. Make it 8. Neal has 9. Rimmer leading the way with 10. Both teams very sloppy with the basketball. 15 total turnovers in this first half. 7 for Russell, 8 for Raceland. Here's Thacker, crosses over, loses it on the way up, and a whistle and a foul. What do we got? That was on Russell.
Fouls on number 3, Neal.
We'll get that one on Neal. That's his second, team's 5th, so bonus the rest of the way. So Connor Thacker will go to the line and shoot 2. 2:58 to play here before halftime. So 2 players now for Russell in foul trouble. Thacker hits the first. Neal has 2. Pridemore's on the bench with 2. And Derek Cooksey's going to leave Neal out there with those 2 personal fouls. Thacker hits both, give him 7. That's the lead to 6. See if the Rams get a stop here. And then on the other end, find exactly where Neal is and go right at him. Stay tuned with us at the half. We'll check all the scoring and stats of this one. Here's Cordial. Turn around on the baseline, no. Rebound out to Christian Large. Topping in transition. What a finish there by Top. Let's take a look at that one on your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. Nice throw over the top. And Topping goes to the rack. Back to live action. Lead down to 4. Inside of 2:30 to play before halftime. Rimmer. Neal attacks. Double pumps. Fouled from behind. That was on Topping. That's his second. So Neal back to the free throw line for 2 more. He has 9 points in the basketball game. 70.2% free throw shooter on the season. Nearly 14 points a game. Here comes Jonah Arnett back in. And Topping will take a seat with those 2 personal fouls. 31-26, 2:19 to play in the half. 1 more for Neal. And can't get that one to roll home. Thacker claims the rebound, his 6th of the basketball game. Stops left elbow, pulls the trigger, front iron short. Rimmer with another rebound. Quinn off the left side, yes. Noah Quinn, 7th. Pushes it back to a 7-point edge. Every time the Rams get back within reaching distance, Russell finds an answer. Large, 3-ball straight away, no. I missed everything. 2 of 11 are the Rams from a long range. Sutton's back in. Ison comes off. A 3 here would put it back to the largest it's been in the ball game. Rams need a stop and a score here. Trying to keep this within 5 or 6 going to the locker room. Got 90 seconds to play before the half. Nice finish there by Neal in traffic. His 12th. Somebody's got to try to rotate over and force a charge there with 2 personal fouls on him. Strong take off the rack. Counted in 1 for Jonah Arnett. That's a high percentage shot by that young man and a chance at a 3-point play.
Arnett's pass is good.
So a chance at a 3-point play for Arnett. He gets it. Did not catch who the personal foul was on. Approaching 1 minute to go before halftime. Fleming from 12 is good. 37-29. 60 seconds to play in the half. Arnett running the point, brings it off to Large. Large gets a screen, gives it off to Sutton. Sutton double team, off the window, good. Nice finish there, Connor Sutton. His 6th point. It's down to 6. 40 seconds to play in the half. Rimmer's just going to hold it and see if Russell's going to try to take at least a 6-point lead to the locker room. That's exactly what they're going to try to do. Rams are going to try to run and jump now. They've got Rimmer tied up. And then they're going to reach in, foul on Connor Sutton. His first, team's 3rd. 14.6 seconds to go. Here comes Ison back in the basketball game. And Thacker will step off. They're going to try to keep it out of Quinn's hands, or Neal's hands. They get it into Quinn's hands. 8 seconds. Neal stops. He's tied up. Rimmer from the volleyball line. Good if it'll go. It won't. And it goes to halftime. 37-31 at the half. Halftime show when we return after this on Kool TV.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages her customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenham, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank. For all
Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Showing off their moves, 37-31. Russell leads it. It was 17-11 after 1 quarter of play. Russell, they pushed it out to 10. Raceland cut it to 3 on a 5-0 run by Connor Sutton. Russell had several opportunities to push it back to 10. 4 or 5 from the charity stripe. 15 rebounds, 7 turnovers in the opening half. Elijah Neal leading the way with 12 points. Caleb Rimmer has 10. He also has 6 rebounds to lead the way in the first half of action. Noah Quinn has 7. Tatum Fleming with 4. Gabe Pridemore, Tyler Cordial, each with 2.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, you know, they know you by name.
You know, you may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving Eastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carroll Boulevard in Grayson.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Halftime here in Raceland. We're experiencing some internet issues here on the campus, so you may be experiencing some delays and some choppy service.
And take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even
Chicken menu items you want. Reyes Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenham, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Reyes Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are.
Back here in Ramland, as we had some internet issues that we are currently working with here, so bear with us. (40-33). Nice job in transition there. Jonah Arnett finishes. 40-35. Here's Rimmer. Turnaround jumper. No. Connor Thacker with a rebound. Thacker gets past Rimmer. Glides to the rim. Counted and one. And a chance at a three-point play by Connor Thacker. Here's a look at it on your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. Look at that crossover right at Pridemore. Look at that one on Pridemore. That's his third, team's second of the quarter. 40-37, and Thacker with 9 points and a chance at a three-point play. That one won't go home. Strong rebound there by Caleb Rimmer to box out Sutton. So Rams get a stop and a score here. Right back in this basketball game after down by as many as 10. Trailed by 6 at the end of one quarter and at halftime. Little stop there by Neal as he slams on the brakes for his 14th. 42-37. Topping, slams on the brakes, throws a dart inside to Sutton, and Sutton can't finish. Arnett picks up the foul, his first, team's first. Nearly turned over there on the exchange. And then a 30-second timeout requested by Derek Cooksey. Timeout by Russell, brought to you apart by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For your pharmaceutical needs, see the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. Good look there court side as our Jacob Hankins working highlights today, also on the court, picking up some nice imagery there. Our crew today, Felicia Collier's executive director, Trey Collier on cameras, and Jacob Hankins courtside. We'll see all the highlights from this one later on tonight. We'll have that on our YouTube page. Again, if you've not done so and you're with us here on YouTube first time, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up if you see something you like, hit that little bell. Give you an alert each time that we put out some new material. Here's Rimmer, hemmed up, spins and fouled as he goes up trying to pass it off to Cordial. That was on Connor Sutton. That's his second, team second. So Russell basketball on the baseline. Quinn pops, no good. Cordial fires it back up and gets the stick back. And that quickly it goes from 3 to 6. Or excuse me, 7. 44-37. There's Thacker. Glides to the rack. His 11th of the ball game. He's flirting with a double-double with 7 rebounds as well. Jonah Arnett has 9 points in the basketball game. Christian Large has been quiet, though. 4 points in this ball game. They have hounded him the entire contest. Here's Quinn. Little teardrop, no. Sutton with a rebound. Large. Pulls a long-range J, no. Raceland 2 of 12 from downtown. Neal can't get it to stay home. Sutton nearly had it raked out of his hands after getting the rebound. Arnett out of the corner all alone, playing horse. Got it! Jonah Arnett with 12. We're down to 2. 44-42, a Johnson chiropractic triple. Rams fans coming to life here in the Palace. Here's Rimmer sizing up Sutton. Spins to the left, has it blocked away, gets his own rebound, backs himself back in, counted and one. Caleb Rimmer with a stare to Connor Sutton. As Sutton picks up his third, team's third. And Sutton will have to take a seat. So Parker Eisen back in the basketball game. Rimmer to the line for a chance at a three-point play. Good look there under the basket. Won't go home though. Connor Thacker with a rebound. Here comes Large. Dribbles into the triple team and slows things down as everybody kind of converges in the same piece of real estate. Sizing up, slips through with the left hand, can't finish. Large has it blocked by Cordial on the far side. Neal tries to go through and is fouled on the way to the rack. That was on Large. His first, team's fourth. So the next foul on the Rams here in the period will have Russell shooting free throws. Quinn on the wing. Three players now, double figures for the Red Devils. Neal leads it with 14, Rimmer with 12, Quinn with 10. Arnett and Thacker in double figures for the Rams. 4-point lead for the Red Devils with the basketball. 2:50 to play in the third. Rimmer lowers his shoulder, and we're going the other way. And that is the correct call in that situation. The Russell Red Devil fans do not feel so, but he lowers that shoulder. And if that shoulder goes down, it's going the other way every single time. So Rimmer picks up his third, team's third. And then Connor Thacker just threw it out of bounds. Rams have had some sloppy ball handling today. 9 turnovers, but they've been in key moments. Both teams with 9 in the basketball game. He was trying to lead Topping, just needed to throw it to him. Here's Neal, stops. Cordial, 17-footer from the elbow extended, gets the friendly roll. Tyler Cordial with 6, that pushes the lead back to 6. Ball raked out of bounds on the far sideline, 2:20 to play in the third. And how things ratcheted up very quickly. Top will take it in the backcourt. Here's Thacker. He slips, and they're going to call him for the travel. Just try to slam on the brakes there and looked like he was on a patch of that ice outside the Palace. Feet came right out from underneath him. 6-point lead, same it was at the end of one and at halftime. Russell's led it by as many as 10. Here's Fleming, double teamed out of the corner. Ball raked around. Neal gets it, pivots, gives it off to Cordial. Excuse me. And then what a sweet finish there by Elijah Neal on the up and under scoop shot. Pushes the lead back to 8. And Joe Bryan wants a full timeout. Back in 60 seconds on Kool TV.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
(50-42), Russell back in front by 8. So we welcome you back here to the Palace. James Collier, happy to have you along with us here on a cold and wintry Saturday afternoon in Ramland. In this key 63rd District tilt between Russell and Raceland. Russell trying to move to 2-1 on the season in district play. Raceland, its first district contest back here Monday night against Greenup. There's Topping, now Thacker. Large on the baseline, no. He's just not been able to get going today. Chance to take their largest lead of the basketball game on a made bucket here. Fleming pushes off. That's, well, they got him for a travel either way. Could have got him for a foul on the push-off. They got him with a travel beforehand. Fleming will sit. Pridemore comes back in with those 3 personals. Here comes Sutton back on, and Parker Ison will take a seat. 65 seconds to play in the third. Rams race it ahead. Large wanting the basketball on the right side. He's been quiet today. Here's a give. Out to Thacker. Spot up threes on the way. Got it! Splash down from Tripletown. Connor Thacker's 14th of the ball game. The lead is 5. Nice kick out there by Sutton to hit Thacker for the open tray. And the Rams get a stop here. Pridemore works off a screen, brings it off to Rimmer. Rimmer wants an answer. 3's on the way, no. Backside rebound there by the Red Devils. Quinn for a 3, got it. 53-45, Topping loses the basketball on the way to the rack. Ahead Neal trying to draw the contact. Can't get it to go home, but Quinn finishes and puts it back up and in. Arnett trying to launch a 3/4 court shot. It was partially blocked, and it goes to the 4th and final stanza with Russell in front by 10, 55-45. Fourth quarter, and we return after this on Kool TV.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
3 quarters in the books, 1 to go. 55-45. Russell in front by 10. That marks as their largest lead of the ball game. Rams will start with the 5 starters on the floor, and Russell will do the same other than Tyler Cordial. Thacker in traffic, can't get that one to stay home. Cordial with a rebound. Any points on this trip will give Russell its largest lead. Rimmer wide open, pulls the trigger. 3 ball's good. Caleb Rimmer, 15 points, a Johnson Chiropractic 3 ball. Here's Sutton, hemmed up on the baseline. Little hook shot is good. Strong take there by Sutty. He has 8. 58-47, down to 11. It's been 13 there on that big three ball by Caleb Rimmer. 3 players in double figures, 16 for Neal, Rimmer and Quinn with 15. Cordial on the baseline, turnaround jumper, no. And then Arnett hammered on the way to the basket. Get that one on Rimmer, his 4th. And I put Joan Arnett to the free throw line for 2. Rams 90% from the charity stripe today. Arnett, 73% free throw shooter. Thought that one to go home. Cordial steps off, Fleming back in. Arnett hits both. He's got 14. That matches the team high with Connor Thacker, who also takes a seat as Jacob Waller returns. There's Rimmer. Spins in the lane and is fouled. If they got that one on Sutton, that's his 4th. That is his 4th, so that'll put Rimmer to the line for 2. 15 points in the basketball game. Rimmer, 63% free throw shooter on the season. First one's up is good. Give him 16. Now 2 players with 16 points in the basketball game for the Red Devils. Stay tuned with us at the end of the game, excuse me. Check all the scoring and stats of this. We'll talk with both head coaches. Second one won't go home. Connor Thacker with a rebound. He has a double-double. 14 and 10, and then Topping nearly turns it over. Thacker corrals it. Arnett wants a 3. Got it!
Arnett for 3.
Joan Arnett's 2nd triple of the basketball game. He has 17. That was a good open look there to knock it down. Down to 7. 6.5 to go in regulation. Here's Neal. High up off the window with a kiss. 18 for Elijah Neal. Rams going to have to get some stops after those big scores, though. Large, he's been held in check the entire basketball game. Thacker, open, good. Buries the triple. Thacker's 17th, another Johnson chiropractic 3-ball. Down to 6. Russell beats the press. Neal stops, fadeaway jumper, yes. Gets the friendly roll, and even 20 for Neal. 63-55, 5:30 to go in the ball game. Large, top of the key off a screen. Straightaway 3s on the way, left it short the whole way. Waller tries to save it, can't do so. Quinn from the corner, boom! Back to 11 on the Johnson chiropractic triple for Quinn, he has 18. 5th made triple by the Red Devils. Quickly as it was down to a 2-possession game, all of a sudden it's back to double digits. Waller wants an answer, he got it! All of a sudden everything's going home from long range. Waller's first points of the ball game. Trims the lead to 8. Here's Pridemore. Fleming left of point. Entry pass, Rimmer working on Thacker. Battles it around, he turns it over. Thacker just raked it out of his back pocket. Thacker brings it ahead. Streaks to the basket, goes to the left hand, lifted short. And then we'll get a foul on Thacker, his 2nd. 4:12 to go in the ball game. Rams back in action Monday night against Greenup County. Russell trying to go to 2-1 in district play. It's going to be a gauntlet of a 63rd district, as it is every year. The old saying is the 63rd is going to 63rd. Russell using a little bit of pressure, or weave out top on the Rams' pressure, throws it out of bounds on that one. Her 12th turnover this basketball game. Here comes Sutton back in. As Jacob Waller will step off. 3:48 to go. Rams down 8. Don't need a 3 here, but you do need points. Large wants a 3. It's off badly. Pridemore with a rebound. Large has had a very frustrating afternoon here today shooting the basketball. 1 of 10 from the field. And then gets a steal on the backside, though. He'll race it ahead. Stop in transition. 3's on the way. Got it! That's a way to make a move. Look at this rake. Slams on the brakes and buries the Johnson Chiropractic 3 ball. The other end. Fleming. Shot up, no. Thacker with a rebound. Here come the Rams. And then a steal on the backside. Quinn glides to the basket. No. Sutton with a rebound. Inside of 3 to go. Thacker from the corner. 3 on the way. No. Rams down 5. 2:35 to play. How big would a stop and a score be here? They trail it by as many as 13. Fleming from 3. No, way too stiff. What a big rebound there by Connor Sutton. And a timeout requested by Raceland with 2:17 to go. Full timeout back in 60 seconds on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
66-61, 2:17 to go in the ball game. Rams trailed by as many as 13. Joe Bryan burning a timeout there to kind of slow things down and make certain that he gets what he wants to get on this trip here. Thacker on the wing, left side. Here comes Large straight away. Pulls the trigger. 3's on the way. No. Nice box out there by Fleming. Inside of 2 to go. Rams need to stop. They're going to try to run and gun. Try to force the defensive pressure to force a quick shot, an ill-advised maybe a pass, and get another big turnover. Russell's got to take care of the basketball. Both teams have been sloppy. 13 turnovers for Russell, 12 for Raceland. But, man, Raceland's have come in some really big moments that's led to easy buckets. Rimmer tied up. Derek Cooksey says a timeout. He's trying to say I wanted the foul before the timeout, though. So a Red 8 RX Pharmacy timeout by Derek Cooksey. Let's see if he takes a full or a 30. We're going to stay right here either way. This afternoon's game is brought to you in part by JD Flooring and Greenup for all your carpeting and flooring needs. See the good folks at JD Flooring. By Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance, home health and insurance. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. The Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwoods, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. The Greenup County Public Library. James True Value Hardware in Olive Hill and Scott Street. You'll find all the hardware, supplies, and more that you need at James True Value Hardware in Olive Hill. And by the Flatwoods First Baptist and Russell First Baptist Church. I invite you to worship with them or some other Greenup Baptist Association church. 66-61, 1:29 to go in regulation. Alternating arrow favors Russell in the event of a tie-up. Stay tuned with us after the game. We'll check out the scoring and stats of this one. We'll talk with both head coaches. Russell needs this one in the worst way. Raceland would like to continue that winning streak for bringing Greenup in on Monday and trying to leave on a high note. Now, I talked to Joe Bryan yesterday, and he said, man, we really hated to lose those games this week. Felt like they were playing at a really high clip coming out of the All-A tournament, and that win over Valley, and really like to try to keep things moving. Rams are going to try to run and jump now. Russell's going to see how well they can do it playing keep away. The Rams are going to have to get at some point. They're going to have to issue the foul, and there it comes because they still have 3 fouls to give. Here comes Parker Eisen back in the ball game. He'll probably get Sutton, which he will. 65 seconds to go. Fleming walked. Yes, he did. Tried to slam on the brakes and couldn't get it to hold. Eisen off, Sutton back in. Had the look that they wanted, that wide open dive to the basket for the layup. Topping will let it come all the way to the near sideline before he picks it up and brings it across the midcourt stripe. We've got 1 minute to go. Here's Thacker from the corner. Throws a dime into Connor Sutton. What a look. What a finish. It's down to 3. Here's your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Take a look at this bucket right here with a dime. Then a turnover in the backcourt. The Rams have the basketball. And a foul out top of the key. That one's on Elijah Neal. Only the second team foul against Russell. 39 seconds to go. Here comes Cordial in for Fleming. Rams have trailed this one by as many as 13. Here's Thacker. Gives it off Sutton. What a bunny, what a look. It's down to 1. Another look there on this one. The little give and go. Connor Sutton with 12. 34.9 seconds to go in regulation. Rams take a 30-second timeout. So that leaves Raceland with 1. Russell should have 2. In the event of a tie-up, the arrow favors Russell. Raceland still with 2 fouls to give. Russell has 3 to give. And again, if you're Russell here, you're telling your guys, be strong with the basketball, handle it. Raceland, you've got to go out, get these quick fouls, and force them to the free throw line. You look again at the numbers from the free throw line today. Russell 5 of 8, Raceland 11 of 12. On the season, this has been a bugaboo for Derek Cooksey's team. 61% from the charity stripe. Rams will go full court pressure. And then Joan Arnett will reach out and deliver that 4th personal foul for the Rams. That's his 3rd. So 1 more for the Rams, and we'll have Russell shooting bonus. 32 seconds to go. Plenty of time for the Rams to let them get this foul and go to the free throw line. They'll get that one on Thacker, so that's his 3rd. So bonus the rest of the way for Russell. It's going to be Elijah Neal to the free throw line, shooting 2. Neal on the afternoon, 2 for 3. 70% free throw shooter on the season. Good look there from underneath the bucket. Got the first one. This one to make it a full 1 possession game. Sutton back in for Eisen. 67-66, 30 seconds to go. One more for Neal. Got both of them. Cordial will check back in for Fleming. 68-65, 30 seconds to play. And Russell, they can afford to be kind of a little bit handsy here if they want to. They, on an event of a tie-up, they've got the arrow. Rams have to have a three. Here's Large. Long step-back jumpers, no. Ball's tipped around. Rams get it back to Topping. He turns, looks up. Thacker tries to slow things down. And then he gets fouled from behind. So Neal picks up his fourth. Only the team's third. 8.6 seconds to go. Here's Thacker, catch and shoot, three, no! Cordial with a rebound, 4 seconds to go. Foul on Raceland as Sutton will foul out of this basketball game. 12 points, 7 rebounds. And Tyler Cordial will go to the line with a chance to ice this one and put it in the books. 68-65. Tyler Cordial to shoot two. Cordial's not attempted a free throw today. 6 points, 5 rebounds. 50% free throw shooter on the season. That one will do it. 69-65. That's pretty much your dagger right there. Missed the second one. Arnett from the volleyball line, no good. And that's your final score. Russell wins this one 69-65. Postgame when we return after this on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit RiverCitiesBuildersInc.com.
Raceland Christian Church, located at 210 Caroline Road, can provide you with a path to Jesus with Sunday morning service at 10:30, evening services at 6, and Christ-centered recovery services Tuesday night at 6, where over 250 people have surrendered their lives to Christ over the last 2 years. Raceland Christian Church also offers their Feed My Sheep food pantry while serving more than 150 Greenup County families each month.
This is Jason Likens, the lead minister at Raceland Christian Church. We're a little church with a big vision of serving our community for the cause of Christ. We invite you to come live out your faith with us.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
69-65, your final score here in this one. Let's run you back through how it worked out. Russell led it by 6 after one quarter play, 17-11, and even 20 second quarter point production by both teams sent it to the locker room with Russell still leading by 6, 37-31. Red Devils pushed it out to 13, but every time they got it out there, the Rams answered. But Russell added 4 more to the third quarter. They led it by 10. Raceland outscores Russell 20-14 in the fourth and final stanza, but they can't get it down where they need it. They had a chance at the tie, but couldn't get it to go home on the three-point look there by Connor Thacker, as Russell survives and wins this one 69-65. So the Red Devils will go to 2-1 in district play. Raceland will take their first loss in district play with the game coming up here Monday night against Greenup County at 7:30. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll look at our numbers, talk with both head coaches, wrap things up here from the Palace. Russell defeats Raceland 69-65. Our coverage continues after this on Kool TV.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with a vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
69-65, our final score here. Joined now in post-game coverage with Russell head coach Derek Cooksey. Coach, we had a storm here Friday. There was a storm inside here today, and you guys survived the surge. You were up 13. Next thing you know, it's a 5-point deficit. Yeah. Rams had a chance to tie it there late, but you guys was able to survive and, more importantly, pick up a big district win.
Yeah, I mean, like what we just now talked about. This is what you expect in the 63rd district. We played 2 district games so far, and then they've been top ball games. Other than the fact, granted they're not, and they just were hot. But I'm proud of my kids because we haven't been on normal routine, like everyone else. We've had 2 practices this week. We actually didn't have a practice yesterday, so you don't know what to expect. Our kids understand our system. We're still trying to clean some stuff up, but the one thing we told them is we had to get into a rhythm early, and I thought we did a really good job of that. Did a good job of getting out in transition, finding guys. We've really worked on that, getting the ball out quick. If we don't have something, being patient, getting to scoring areas. Defensively, very pleased. We stayed primarily with our man-to-man. We used some token or basically some matchup zones into our man-to-man, and that's the first time we've done that, and I thought our kids really responded. But hats off to Raceland. They've got a nice collection of talent. They spread their scoring out evenly. I thought, Noah Quinn, he drew the defensive assignment. Largest, probably one of the best shooters in the region. We really focused on him. They had other guys step up, but at the same time, he did it on both ends of the floor tonight. He's capable of hitting shots like that. We see it every single day in practice. Sometimes he's too unselfish. So it's great to see him kind of, show that capability he did that over the Christmas break. And, Elijah Neal and Caleb Rimmer, they've done what they've done for us all season long. They kind of took what the defense gave us. Elijah, I don't think he came off the floor the entire night. So he's our field general, and our guys responded. So, this is definitely a positive as far as district matchup, and our kids got to take this and continue just to build off of it.
One of the things I was going to point out, and you kind of alluded to it there, there was one time I'm pretty sure that Christian Large was up at the concession stand getting a hot dog, and Noah Quinn was in his back pocket there. Yeah. You guys chased him all over the floor. You made things very tough for him the entire ballgame.
We did, and doing that, that you're going to give some other guys opportunities, not that they're not capable of. But I've just seen games this year. It just seems like when he gets going early, It oozes confidence to the others. And, when you're averaging almost 20 points a game, you shoot 40-some% from three. I think you got to try to take away those looks. And he hit a couple there, but at the same time, I think it was very contested. But I'm proud of my kids. Got a late game situation there. What we're trying to stall. We wanted to spread the floor because we knew they were going to scramble around, and we maybe got a little bit too passive. But at the same time, they knew that the fouling situation, if they didn't get the traps or didn't get turnovers, they were going to foul. So we really talked about ball toughness. So our kids learned from this. We had a couple opportunities there where instead of getting fouled and get to the free throw line, we turned it over. And then they basically came down and capitalized with threes.
3 players of double figures tonight. Yeah. Neil leads you with 22, Quinn with 18. Rimmer with 16. He led the way with 9 rebounds as well. But you put Rimmer and Sutton against each other. They kind of battled the entire ballgame. It was a good battle to see inside the paint.
They did. I mean, Caleb's obviously giving us some size there, but with his athleticism, we're using him on various levels. He's also been playing the perimeter primarily more. Tyler Cordial's starting to come into himself and gives us a 6'6" kid off the bench. Joe Kazmarda came in and played great defense. And Tatum Fleming and I hit a tough matchup. And one thing I'm proud about him is he kind of took what the defense gave him. He didn't force it. He kind of let the game come to him. We talk about that. You don't know night in, night out how coaches are going to design defense and so on. And the team concept and the unselfishness, if you do that night in, night out, eventually the ball's going to find you. And our kids understand that. And, we've got a ways to go. Defensively, we're getting better. It's just not as consistent as we probably want, but we still got some time to shore that up.
Coach Derek Cooksey joining us here in the postgame. Coach, nice win. Anytime you get a win in the district, it's always a big one. But here on the road today, that's huge.
Well, I appreciate that, man. Thank you, guys.
Derek Cooksey joining us here. We'll let him step off. We got Joe Bryan here, and we'll get him real quickly. Now joining us here in postgame coverage, Raceland head coach Joe Bryan. And Coach, you take the first half, the second half. Seemed like there in the first half there was a lot of rush shots, maybe some ill-advised shots in transition. You guys really settled down, made a run there, but again, for much of the pretty much 3/4 of the basketball games, you guys were playing catch up.
Yeah, I didn't think we were very good today, especially the first 3 quarters. Shots weren't falling, but we continued to jack them. Continued to throw it up there. It's a learning process where we've got to be better. I had to burn multiple timeouts trying to fix that, and there at the end when we really needed a timeout, we didn't have one. That falls on me.
You look at the way they attacked your 2-2-1 there in the first half. They really got after you guys, and again, easiest way to attack a zone is if you can do it without bouncing the basketball, and they did a really good job there, especially in the first quarter when they opened up at a 10-point lead.
Yeah, they did. They carved up the 2-2-1 pretty well. Nils a pretty elite passer there. He found the open guy a lot. Credit to him for that. He was a press breaker himself.
They chased Large all over the gym. They were going to make it tough on him and just never allowed him to get going. And Derek said it well. He's a guy that his motivation kind of sparks your team and gets things going moving forward.
Yeah, definitely been sick, and he battled through today. I was proud of him for coming out and giving it everything he had. But yeah, he'll be fine. We're not going to worry about Christian Large. He'll be fine.
You got to push this one out of the way quickly. I know you and I, we talked yesterday, and you said you really hated it. We lost these games that we had originally scheduled in the week because you had the momentum going. Now you got to race this one quick. You got to turn right back around. You got to do the district game with Greenup coming in here on Monday.
Yeah, because of the weather, though, we went, a week with nothing, and then now 2 games in 3 days, not ideal. But it is, everybody's going through it right now. Snow hits everybody, so no excuses to be made. We've just got to be better on Monday night than we were today, that's for sure.
63rd's going to 63rd. That's what we always say.
100%.
And again, any given night on the 63rd district, anything's up for grabs.
Correct. It's every year, every single year for the last, I've been in it 17 years, and that's a fact about it.
Coach, we'll see you Monday night.
Thank you, sir.
Joe Bryan join us here in postgame. We'll take our final break. We come back, we'll look at our numbers and get you wrapped up here in postgame coverage. Final score 69-65. Russell wins it. Coverage continues after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank. for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
69-65, your finals. Take a look at our final numbers in this one. We'll start first with the visiting Russell Red Devils. They shoot at 52.8% from the field, 33% from beyond the arc. They were 28 of 53 from the field, 5 of 15 from downtown. 67% from the charity stripe, 32 rebounds, only 5 offensive today, 15 turnovers in the basketball game. Caleb Rimmer led the way with 9 rebounds. And when I was talking with Coach Cooksey, one of the things he pointed out as soon as I handed him the stat program, he looked at his numbers and he immediately pointed at that 52.8% number from the field. He said, I'll take that every night. And I would imagine you would. Especially when you outshoot your opponent 10% from the field, that's a good night. Individual numbers look like this. Elijah Neal leads the way with 22 points, 5 rebounds. Caleb Rimmer, 16 points, 9 rebounds. Noah Quinn kicks in 18. He had 4. That rounded out the double-digit scoring. I thought Tyler Cordial, 7 points off the bench, 5 boards was huge. Tatum Fleming Evans with 4 and 4. Gabe Pridemore had 2 points. He was in foul trouble much of the contest. For the Raceland Rams, they were 42.6% from the field. That's 23 of 54. A number that's really kind of not a telling number. And Coach Brian and I were talking about this as he was walking away when we were in a break there. That 32% field goal percentage from beyond the arc, that was not the number at halftime, not even close. And he said just jacking shots, and just rushing and getting shots they didn't need. And they just kept jacking shots up. And, again, it's put you on your heels and always playing from behind. Again, they had to play from down 13 at one point. But they do end up 8 of 25. Connor Thacker goes 3 for 7. Number 91.7%, 92% from the free throw line, 11 of 12. The lone miss was Connor Thacker. 26 rebounds for the Rams, 12 turnovers. Thacker and Arnett was 17 each. Thacker finishes with a double-double. He had 11 rebounds. Christian Lard today, from talking with Coach Brian, it sounded like he was battling some illness. He was 2 of 13 from the field, 1 of 8 from beyond the arc. He had 7 points in the losing effort, but you could tell he never got things going, but they made it really tough on him. They chased him all over this gymnasium, not allowing him to really get going, getting that kind of downhill momentum, if you will. He finishes with 7. Topping finishes with 7 as well. Sutton, 12 points and 7 rebounds before fouling out of the basketball game. So, as we dice it up now, here's the way things go. Russell moves to 9-6 on the season. They'll go to 2-1 district play. Raceland will go to 10-7. They're 0-1 in district play. And they've got to turn around and put this one behind them quickly because they've got a tough Greenup County team rolling in here Monday night who upended this Russell team last week. Russell lost to Greenup 66-49 at the Marv. And there were some Greenup players here. I saw them. So you know that they're probably chomping at the bit. But I don't know that Raceland probably could have played much worse than it did in the first half and still found a way to be in this one down the stretch, losing by only 4. Whenever I was talking with Coach Brian and he looked at the stat sheet and he saw Christian Large, he said 2 of 13 and we lost by 4. He said, I'll take that. He said, we'll be okay. So they would like to certainly get a winning effort back on Monday night to have that positive momentum as they head off to the All-A State Tournament as they'll play Clinton County on Thursday at 5 p.m. You can hear all the action from the entire All-A Tournament right here on the Kool Sports Network. That'll do it for us today. Our big hat tip to our crew. Our executive producer is Felicia Collier. Camera operators Trey Collier and Jacob Hankins. Again, Jacob will have the highlight package for this one. We'll have it up on YouTube either later tonight or first thing tomorrow. Again, if you're just following along with us on YouTube, if you've not done so, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. If you see something you like, hit that little bell. And each time we put out new material, you get an update there on your mobile device that something is available for viewing. But either way, we'll be back with you here Monday night, and we'll have Greenup County in the house with a big 63rd District tilt on tap. 69-65, your final score. For Felicia Collier, Trey Collier, Jacob Hankins, and everyone at the Kool Sports Network, I'm James Collier saying thanks for tuning in. Have a great rest of your weekend, and good afternoon, everyone.
Thank you for watching another Raceland Rams basketball broadcast on Kool TV. This presentation of Raceland Rams basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.